have a few players trying to, a few A class would have given their opinion on how they would execute the shot that Demar Grant has missed. We see Jordan in the building, one of Jamaica's top players. We see Steve McKinley, one of Kingston top players. Sean Colley is also here, another top player from Kingston. These players are A-class players. We have old veteran player with us, Ron McDonald as well. We have Warren Faulkner, another top pool player in the island. We had Cassius pass through as well from Ocherius, another top player in the island as well. So we have a few A-class players here supporting the B-class players in this major $100,000 tournament. And we are just awaiting our next matchup. Let me get the next matchup for you. Now the next matchup we have Blacks from Negril and Marlon from Kingston. So in a short while, in short order, we will have that other quarterfinals matchup on the TV table. So we have Marlon Burgess to play next and Clive Rowe. So that's Clive Rowe from Negril and Marlon Burgess from Kingston. That should be another exciting matchup. So while we await the matchup on the TV table, we have on the other three table that you're looking at, we have Romeo Gray playing Bud from Trelawney, and on the middle table we have Radical from Negril playing Barry from Mandible. And we also have on the final table a match has just concluded there, so it's a good playing field so far. So we'll just wait for those two players to come and start their match. Sorry for the delay there. Um, the match has started, the first game, and Clive has just scratched the white ball, and now Marlon has a ball in hand. And with the layout of this table, it shouldn't be much of a problem for Marlon, seeing that he is a strong B-class shooter. He wastes no time when shooting, and he is very serious about his game. One of the house pros at Mystic Sports Bar on Hagley Park Road have another nice venue there, and an uncharacteristic miss by Marlon there. You can see that he's upset about it, and and Clive from Negril will try to run this table. The only problem for Clive here is the 10 ball, and he will try to navigate his way through by starting with the combination. Over the years, Clive has never been such of a strong player, but indeed he has now been playing stronger than ever. He looks comfortable, and certainly has gained knowledge of some more knowledge of the game, and he definitely looks good going around the table. And we have our noble referee there, one of our top players in the island, Jordan Homan. He's giving us his assistance. We also have Elvis Newman in the house, who is currently refereeing the the third players on the third table, and all A class has been assisting generously in this B class tournament, and it's a wonderful feeling and look to see all our Jamaican pool players coming together to enjoy good play at Rockham Sports Bar at 10 Dominica Drive in New Kingston. And as I said before, we're at one of the great location, AC and so forth. So it's a very cool environment, and the table are playing fast. So seeing that this is the first match for the both players, they are most time the first match are nervous. They both players play nervous, trying to get a feel of the table, the role. But after that, they're supposed to play more comfortable. So there you see. Sorry about that. I know there you see Marlon has gotten the first game and Clive just missing a few shots there, uncharacteristic for both players. However, Marlon capitalized and is now on the board. So let's see how Clive handles this the second rack. But while Marlon comes back to the table, let's see what's happening on the other three tables. Here we have Black's Clive Rotary, and he has a successful break there. Not a bad layout. Have a few solid ball in the middle at the top half of the table. However, the stripes are open, so if he has an open shot on the stripes, then he can run the table. So he has chosen the solids, and he will attempt to run the solid balls.
Right, gentle people, thank you so much for joining myself here. I am Short Boss from Mandeville. I'm just logging into the commentary box at the moment, and we are coming live from Rack 'em Up Sports Bar here on 10 Dominica Drive, Kingston 10. We are actually hosting a major, one of the biggest B-class tournaments here in Jamaica. Some of the best B-class players are here. Some of these players are actually, I would want to say, they are ready for the A-class league. These players are playing some exceptional pool. I am a player. I've already lost my match and exit the tournament. I've lost my match and exit the tournament here, and my opponent really dealt with me really grimy. But I must commend all the players for coming out and putting on such exceptional show. This is actually good for pool in Jamaica, right? As a player, you have to respect other players when they play, and at this level at the moment, I would want to say this is more of an A-class tournament than a B-class, because if any A-class is here who is actually playing and they come with any mediocre game, they would be run over by these B-class players. These are exceptional games that are being played here. But yeah, the original location for the tournament was actually at Hot Shots on Constant Spring Road, but due to some technical difficulties, we had to shift location, and we're now here at Rocking Up Sports Bar, one of the main venue sponsors for pool in Jamaica. Right? Now, gentlemen, we are actually looking at a match between Clive and Marlon Burgess. Score at the moment, as you can see here, is 1-0. And I'm just logging in and trying to get my credentials. Let's assess this week. Okay, so it's Marlon Burgess is on stripes. He has 3 balls remaining on the table. 4 balls remaining on the table, actually. Marlon has just missed that 12 ball in the side. So now Clive Rowe here has a great opportunity here to finish this rack and to score even with Marlon. He needs to play good position here from the 6 to the 5. So he has a couple of options here. He can just clip the 6 ball off the top cushion and come down slightly for the 5 in the top right hand corner. He has requested the bridge, so let me see if he's going to execute what I predicted. Just to bounce off the top cushion and come down here. I think the referee will need to pay very close attention to this shot. Alright, so he has bounced off, but he has bounced off not in a favorable position. But I believe he still has a clean shot at the 5 ball straight down. I guess all he'll need to do now is just jack up and just touch his ball straight down. He needs a nice smooth stroke here. That's a foul shot. That is that is supposed to be a foul shot. That is a push shot. Yes, it is a push shot. It is a push shot. Yes, it is a push shot. Yes, it's definitely a push shot. Yes, it is a push shot. So Marlon has played a nice position here after getting a fortunate ball in hand. He has now played a nice position here from the 14. Alright, now these balls are not... He either needs to play this 12 ball into the side. I'm not sure if he can roll this and hold it for the 9 on the side, or he can just play a slight stun draw. Ah, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Nice stun draw there. Just plays the 9 on the side and sets himself up for a trading shot on the 8. He has left himself with a nasty back cut on this 8. These pockets are real tight, so let's not take these shots for granted here. He has to make sure that this ball goes center pocket, and indeed he does. So Marlon is now up 2-0 on Clive. Alright, so the score is now Marlon Burgess 2 and Clive Rowe 0. Seems to be some kind of deliberation in whether that was a ball in hand or not, but that's a sure ball in hand. So unfortunate for Clive Rowe. He should have actually known that that would have been a ball in hand if he did not play that shot correctly. So we are now waiting on the main table here for the break off by Marlon. And with that break off, it's a legal break. And it seems to be a strategic move by Marlon. I guess he's not going to rush the game. So Clive Rowe has elected to take the stripes, but he has missed, and he has given away another ball in hand here. I think the last rock where he gave up a ball in hand, it's still affecting him. So Marlon is now going to attack the solids, the stripes, I mean. Playing 10 balls straight down in the pocket here. Nice smooth stroke here by Marlon. So my best bet here is that he's going to probably take the 9 and draw back for the 11, or he can take the 11. Taking the 11 at the moment right now is not the best shot. Or he can take the 11 and use the 9 to get onto the 14 and the 13. But we have a 15 ball here that is in a very critical position. I'm supposing that he's going to be waiting to keep that ball there as his breakout ball. So he's now playing the 9, and I'm assuming he's playing with follow, so he's going for the 13 ball. He just needs to play this 13 ball here now with a slight center ball. Bounce off the side cushion here. I don't think he played that as well as he wanted to, but I suppose he's contented with that. So he's now going to just bounce off with a bit of top right spin and come off nicely for that 15. Now the 8 ball is in a bit of problem, and he also has his 12 ball all the way down here. So I'm not sure if the 8 has a clear path. He does not have a clear path with the 8. But let's see if he will play some sort of shot to develop it. I'm not sure if the angle is straight enough to draw back into the 1. So he's going for the 15. Let's see what he's going to do here. Oh, he has changed his mind and he's gone for the 11 in the side. So he's going for a 3 cushion pull. That's not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. This could be a turning point in the match. This could be a turning point in the match. So Marlon will now elect to play some sort of safety, or I am not sure if he's going to attack. Seems as if he is playing some sort of safety. He's playing a 2-way shot. So he has now blocked off one of the pockets from Clive. So Clive now needs to recuperate from that last rock where he gave up an unfortunate ball in hand. So he now needs to come to the table and assess the situation. He has elected to play the 1. Or the 2, I should think. Oh, it's the 1 ball. But the balls are not working in his favor. Now, I'm not sure if there's a clear path to the 15. So that's a good draw shot there. That's a good shot there by Marlon. Nice draw stroke here. It should be 3-0, but he has to be careful because this cue ball may come off the 2 and scratch in the corner. So he has to be very careful here. He has played it soft. He recognized that that could possibly be a scratch. So that's why he played that two-way shot there. So now Clive, I'm assuming, is going to be playing a safety. He's going to be trying to lock up the cue ball and use the 2 as a blocker. But he has left a clear kick to the 8. If Marlon can just beat that 3 ball with a slight bit of topspin, he may be able to kick the 8, but he has elected to play safe. So he has kicked that ball, and it's a ball in hand because after contacting the 8, none of the other balls has touched the rail. But based on the layout that we see here, this is actually a runnable game. But proper ball choices have to be made here by Clive. And based on a few shots that he has taken so far, it has not suggested to me that he is quite confident. But let's see how he approaches this rack, because I've seen in this tournament players coming from 2-0 down to beat other players 3-2. I was actually a victim of such defeat. So he has played that shot, the 1 ball in the corner. He has left himself with a nice angle on the 2. Now he can bounce up with a bit of top outside English, top left spin, or he can go 2 cushions and out. He has gone backwards. I said that's a fair shot. He only needs to just play the 4 in the corner. A nice top shot. This is a 2-way shot here. He's looking at the safety just in case is a miss. So he just needs to stun follow this ball just a little bit. Because if he draws this ball and he misses, go draw shot. That's a good shot. Clive now needs to just play that 6 and he can just bounce nicely. The cue ball has a natural path to the 3 ball here. I'm not sure if that's what he's electing to play, but let's see. He has played it a bit harder than he wants to, but with that position he clearly has a nice shot on the 7. So I'm guessing that the rack, to run out this rack right now, he just needs to play the 7. A nice top shot on the 7. From the 7 to the 3 and then to the 5 and then to the 8. Lovely shot by Clive. So he just needs to just follow this 3 ball just a little bit, maybe a few inches, and then he'll get a nice straight in shot on the 5. He needs to be careful though, because if he does not leave himself with a nice angle on the 5 to bounce off the rail, he might get himself into some trouble here. So he has played that nice shot there, and he should get on the 8 with relative ease here. He just needs to bounce off the side cushion and come anywhere near to the middle of the table, and he should be okay. These buckets are real tight, so let's just... Very good shot by Clive. Very good shot. Lovely, lovely, lovely shot by Clive. Lovely shot by Clive. So he just needs to just get himself together here, composed. We are using a 45-second shot clock with a 15-second extension. He just needs to just get himself composed here. Lovely shot by Clive. So right now this score is saying 2 to Marlon and 1 to Clive. Like I said, audience, that I've seen matches where it seems to be written on paper. It seems to be a case where we can safely say that a player has won after running 2 clear racks, and then all of a sudden we see the other player coming back like a storm. There have been plenty of those matches, and as I said, I have been a victim of one of those defeats in this tournament. Never say never in a race to 3 against these B-class players. These are tough nuts to crack. So be on your A game. Now Clive is about to do a break off here. He has just won the last rack, and he should have some confidence here, and with such a magnificent break shot, I see not much problems here. The stripes are all out in the open. I'm not sure if there's a clear path to the 8 in the top left hand corner, but there is a clear path to the 8 in the side. The stripes are quite open, so I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's playing a 14, or is he playing a combination? I'm not sure. He has missed the 14. This could be the end of the game. That's a very, very bad miss at this moment. Marlon is no walkover. Marlon is not a player to take lightly. He will run you over in milliseconds. Lovely shot. So the game is now closed, and Marlon's now on the stripes, and this is looking very ominous for Clive. This does not look very good at all. Nicely played shot on the 12. So if he can just hold this ball just in that vicinity there, he should get a clear shot on the 9. Ooh. Wow. An uncharacteristic miss by Marlon. This is not expected. Now Clive is on the solids, so he now has an opportunity to try to put the game in his favor. So he has to try to get rid of his problems here. He has the 7 ball and the 1 ball tied up there, so he's now electing to play with the 3 ball. Nicely played shot by Clive. He needs to develop that 7 and that 1. He needs to find a way to try to get those balls cleared up. So he's now going to clear out a couple of the balls on the table. And I'm guessing that after this he'll be playing some kind of safety. Oh! What kind of shot was that? That is... I do not know how to explain such shot. It is beyond explanation. I don't know what he was trying to do a while ago, but that ball just traveled in the same path as the cue ball. At this level, we do not expect such level of play where players scratch a ball like that. But things do happen. The pressure is on here at 10 Dominica Drive, Kingston 10, at the Rock 'em Up Sports Bar. This is a playoff to go into the semi-finals. This is a winner side matchup, and this is a match to go into the semi-finals. Marlon has not played a good shot after getting a ball in hand. He did not play a good shot. I feel that there is some sort of pressure. Even though Marlon is up by 2, there is pressure, because if Clive comes back, this game could go into something very, very... Wow, that's a good shot by Marlon. Good shot. He has now forced Clive to clear the 8. That's a very intelligent shot by Marlon. He has forced Clive to play a safety and also to remove the 8 ball to clear the path for the 8. So Clive is now seems as if he's playing some kind of combination, or he has tried to play a triple nation, and that triple nation there, it has somewhat worked out in his favor. His balls are now out in the open, and Marlon is in a very ominous position here. So Marlon needs to come up with something very, very... He needs to think outside the box here and come up with something very intelligent. His balls are also open, but he needs to get Clive to make some sort of mistake. So he's playing a locked up safety here, but the safety is not executed that well. But he has left Clive with a very, very long hard shot. I don't think he's going to go after it. He's going to go after the one in the side if there's a clear path. Lovely shot here. Ooh, what's this cue ball doing? This cue ball. This looks like a shot that he played earlier and he gave up a ball in hand. So let's see what he's going to do here. He's definitely going to have to play some kind of safety here. This he needs to be very careful. He needs to be very careful. He has called a safety. Lovely shot by Clive. Good shot by Clive. He has only left Marlon with the rail and a slight touch on the 12. Clive is playing a very intelligent game here. The referee is on spot and is very near. He's looking closely to see if there is a... Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
See live TV, you can't watch this live. Wrong way to the point.
So Clive now needs to play that 7 ball and just once this ball is placed with center ball, it just bounces off the side cushion and comes nicely up. Lovely shot. Pretty shot. Now, this requires some sort of stroke. Pull off the shot. This could give him some confidence. He can play and settle with the long 8. That's what I would do if I were in this position. I would settle for the long 8. Because these pockets are so tight, it will reject anything that goes too difficult, too hard into the pocket. And so said, so done. I guess it's just the curse of the commentator. So Marlon can finish this game at the moment and send Clive to the loser side. It's not all over for both players. Both players are in a critical position here. But one will have to go to the loser side and one will have to go to the winner side. Stay on the winner side. Pardon. So now Marlon will now just play a 2 cushion here. He should just play a 2 cushion. Bounce off the side rail onto the end rail and around for the 13. What has he settled for here? He settled for this cut. This is a... Or is this a 2-way shot that he's playing here? Oh, that was a clear shot to the side. Good shot. Straight in on the 8. And that's the end of the game. Marlon has beaten Clive Rowe 3 games to 1. A very fantastic victory here by Marlon Burgess. A top contender for the $100,000 grand prize that is being given away here by Pool Players Jamaica Association. These are the best of the best B-class players that you'll see across Jamaica there. And on our screen, people, you can see Jordan Homan. He's not in this tournament because he's a A-class player there. So he was actually the referee in that match. So yes, that was a good victory for Marlon. It was expected, and he has delivered. I'll be coming off the air for just a moment here, and I'll be right back with my co-commentator. We'll be back in just a few moments.